Welcome to the course for PowerShell scripting and automation. In this session, we are going to learn about how we can develop the form that is the called Windows form and how we can integrate with our PowerShell script. So till if you have already gone through my courses, which one I have published in my Udemy, so easily you will able to know like how we are developing this script for as a SQL Server DBA, or how we are automating the daily DBA task, or how to do the automation for the SQL Server DBA, which are the basic tasks. So that one we have already discussed, and now I think you are able to develop those scripts. But today I have got one requirement, and just I will go through it. What is the requirement? You will see I having one script, and for the health check of the SQL Server, if I'm going to execute this script, what is happen? It is asking me as pass value instance name value, right? If I'm going to pass this instance name from here, it is asking second thing, it is asking the computer name. So I'm passing my computer name as well. And third is it's asking me the report, means where you want to generate the report. Just we'll go, then you will understood what I want, what you are going to learn from this. So this time I am passing this all parameter from my PowerShell window itself. So REP report.html means in this path you go and generate the script. Along with this, you can see here I have written some code to send the email as well. So if I'm going to enter it, it is go and it is trying to generate some file. It is going to take that all information. It is going to generate the file, and you can see this file has been generated here. That is a report which one we have done. If I will right click and if I will go with the open with, so you can see it is giving some health check of the report, which are the login and authentication, blah blah blah. Same thing you will able to see like in my email also I have got this information. So it is just now we have received the same information. But the problem is, as per requirement, nobody want to send the report in this way. Means nobody want to no pass the parameter or input value for this PowerShell using the PowerShell window. All want like some geographical form. You can see in this form. If I have to enter the instance name, I have to go with this instance name, host name, and where you want to generate the report like that and press the OK. It has to do the same work. Why it is very, very important? First, you understood this. What will be happen in my courses, which one I have published, what you have seen, how we are passing the parameter. One is called read host. Read host, using the read host, you are passing the input value as a parameter, and it is going and it is executing the script. So read host is nothing but it is your a real-time environment. In the live environment, you can say you are passing it like how I have passed now. It is take the value. Same thing you will able to pass the value like your as a parameter file. You are creating some parameter and then you are passing the value. You have seen it here how this is script we have read. Some of the time you are passing the value from notepad file, that is called as a configuration file. That one I have already explained. So using configuration file also you are passing the value. Either you are passing through notepad or Excel, etc. But here what happened, people has to modify it some value. By mistake, somebody has done some changes into the, I have written instance name is equal to some instance name you have to give. Somebody has done something wrong, right? So what happened, then script will not work, right? For that, what people is doing, like it's look like good also, and it's easy also to just pass the value. So that's why we are going to learn first how we can develop our wave form where we can pass the value. Anyhow, in future, I'm going to create some more video, and I will go and I will upload this all related with SQL Server. Means my all work is related to SQL Server only, which one I am going to discuss here. So let's understood, and we start creating the form. So now you have seen like parameter we are passing in this form, but we are not going to do. So we will go and we will start. So for I will close this window. I'm going with a new query window, and no, instead of um, doing this, I will copy paste this all. So this is the to command. What is this to command? This is nothing but it is the assemblies for the .NET library, which one assemblies we are loading it. If you want to load the assemblies, you have to use this two assemblies for creating any web page and all. So that assembly name is how you can load system.reflection.assemblies, and then load with parental name, and you have to pass this system dot drawing. So if you are not going to give the void, what is going to happen? It is going to return some value. It is true. True means already it is loaded in this file, in this DDL. This all our library is present. If you don't want to display the result, so you can give the void and you will execute. So it is not, it will load, but it is not going to display that any result. Same as like import model, disable name checking, like we have discussed before in my courses. So coming to next means here everything I am creating as a like function. So and before going to the function, I will tell you like this is that one command that is called what is this? This is nothing but new object system.windows.form. This is the same thing where from where we are if we want to create the form. So this is the new object because we cannot use directly the we cannot call directly library .NET library. What we for creating any application or any form, etc. What you have to do, you have to first convert it into the object, um, and then we have to call. Then we will able to access and no, just we have to call this. We have to create the new object, right? We have to convert this to the object, and then you can use what property and method, and you can use it, and then you will able to create that form and everything. So that's why we cannot use directly this assembly. So we are going with the new object system.windows.forms, and I have given here this one something if you want to display, so you can go directly with this user form, because this one I have created this variable, and then I am show dialog. If I'm going to execute this, see my excuse me, my form has been ready here, right? But it's don't having anything. So we'll discuss this, how we can do this and how we can integrate with my PowerShell script. So PowerShell script means that like this form we have to do, and it has to perform some SQL operation. Now we want to, before going and starting, now you have seen like whenever we have executed this command, one form has been created. For creating this form, that is more than enough. So this is the form. So but it's form having multiple of things, like you can see form having the name that is called the SQL Server health check. So it is called the title of that no page. The meaning of this means why this page, if you are going to give the input value, what it is going to do. So that's why you have to just declare the title of the page. Now you can see the next is this is message. This is message means or otherwise name, whatever you want. This is the message or you instance name, whatever you want. That is called as label. So two things you understood. Your page, your form having the title. This is called this SQL Server health check. This is the message. This is called as what? Label. This is called label. And the next is your text box, whatever you are seeing here where you are entering it. And the next is your button, OK button and cancel button. Minimum, this is the basic requirement. Whenever I will talk about title, understood title having its name. Whenever I will talk about label, so label means whatever name you want to write, right? After that, you want to give the text box and then button. So you can see here in this way. So we will go one by one and we will add into this something and we will try to use it. So what I'm going to do now here, I'm trying to create one function, and function name should be my GUI form. So I will just given here function GUI form, and function you already know, function having the closing and opening bracket. Inside that I have written here. Next things you have seen, like directly if you are giving, it is just created that web page. It is created that form, sorry. So now the next things what I'm going to add, I want to add the title. So how you will add the title? So you can write this. So form, which one user dot form, which one you have created, that form you have to set the title. So title, maybe it is, I will pass from my from the function, right? When I will execute the function, I will pass the two parameter. So let's we will see this one. So now I think you understood this. There is two things, like if you want to, you have to use this size parameter, and then I will explain this. So so if you want any how my no this form look like, so you have to define the size. Size is nothing but it is having the x and y axis, means your horizontal and vertical. So where that point where it is going to meet, there your form is going to be display. This is also mandatory, it is there, right? If you don't want to use this, you can go with width and height. That one we are going to discuss later. Next is your called as no, this is the basics things that I'm going to explain you, not in detail. So if you are going to start position, if you are going to set, so your display is going to be display in your center. And next is, if you want to display anything, you have to go with this method you have to use, that is called show dialog box. Show dialog. So this is the method which one I'm calling. So this is that assemblies which one I have loaded, and we are just setting up this parameter. These all are the property, text property, size property, and this we have set text property and start position property, and no. And next is your show dialog is method, which one we are calling it. And how we can call this? You can call the function in this way. Write that function, and directly you can pass two parameter. What should be the message? Hello message, and next is my title. So you can see here this message I am not passing here anywhere from here, right? But we are passing the title. So message even I have given it, but there is no use of this. Later whenever we add this, then only it is going to be useful. If you are going to delete this also, nothing is going to be happen. If you want, you people will write in this way also, string. So if you will give, means the value it is going to be accept as a string, or otherwise directly also it is going to be take the value. Now if I'll go and execute, so you can see this window has been come. So now you can see I can make it big, hello message. You can minimize it, you can make it big, small. It's having that a cancel button, maximize, minimize, everything it is here, right? And because I have not, this hello message is not, if you will not pass also, then also it is going to give this my title, right? My title, because I have passed this title from here, and you know this is the parameter which one I'm passing. So what parameter I will pass here, it is going to pass from this, because only one variable, only one parameter I'm passing from here. My title, like if I want to create this report for health check, like health check SQL. So this time if I will call this function, if I'll go and I will execute this, so I have to close this button first, and if I will execute this, so again you can see this health check something, it will come. So that is the one thing. Next thing is, if you don't want to go with this, because if you are not remembering this which object, so you can go with the width and height also. And sometimes it is easy also to use this width and height. It is totally depend upon you how you want to want to display this. It is as per your convenient. You can use this. So I have given here this time width is 500 and height is 150. I'm going to execute this. So you can see this time it is coming in different form. If I will make it like 300, so what I will see here, so I have to cancel it. So it is a little bit small, so I will put the 500 only. Now you understood what is this page. So this having, it is displayed only the page. It is just created one form and it is display, and form don't having anything, but we have to create the form for understanding in this way, right? So what thing we have to add? We have added a title, there is no problem. So this is the message and the text box and the button. So three things we are going to add now. Going with this, and if you are giving the center screen, means it is the window, that's a form will come into the center of the system. That's it. Now I'm going and I'm just creating the label. So how to create the label? This thing we cannot directly, we can go here. So what I'm going to do, I will just go and I'm writing this label. So how to define the label means, for defining the label, again same thing, we have to create one object, because we cannot call directly our libraries in the PowerShell. We have to convert into the um, in objects, and PowerShell is totally integrated with .NET, so all command is going to work, right? And one more thing, just I want to explain you here, we cannot go directly with the commandlets. So in that no last video who has already taken my course, those some student has came and they are asking me like, sir, we can go with commandlets, can we use the SQL commandlets? No, it is not possible, because SQL command is very limited. Day by day, PowerShell is increasing the commandlets, but till here, all work you cannot perform using the commandlets. Some more you will able to do, but not all. So you have to use the .NET assemblies and libraries for performing your work. Okay, so label. So this is the label. For label means this is the form. So the same thing, only system Windows form inside the form. So form means in the form you want to form. So that's why form inside. Here inside the form labels, just you have to change this. So system.windows.forms.labels. And after this, what should be the label, right? And what you want to display into the text. So I am going to set as a text, means in my label what it should be content. So you can see here, it is, this is message, this is message I have created as a variable, that one we will see later. And this is the text in the label. So label is, I have given just default message or something like that. So message means what parameter we are going to pass from here, that one it will take. So this thing we will define, because before it was not needed, but now it is needed, right? So that's why I will pass the two value. Here I have passed only one. This time I will pass something, two values. So one will be the message, and second value is going to become your title, and then title will pass here, and your message is going to pass here. So whatever we are going to pass, that is going to be display as your the here. This is message. So what value I will pass, that is going to be changed. So okay, no problem. So once we'll go and then we'll see. Same way, if you want, you can use this also. Size is just horizontal and X and Y axis. And then next is you want to display this, no sorry, I think I have to work on label part, right? So there's two things is there, text things, and this two, just you copy paste, I'm doing it here, sorry, it is not for this. Okay, so uh, label, I've given here label. So label dot location, that is the one thing. And second is size. So always this size is nothing but your X and Y axis. Location means your how much volume it has to occupy. So your what you say, your length and breadth. and this is your X and Y axis, something it is like that. So anyhow, you can go with this also. So system.drawing.size and system.drawing.size. So you have to use the two parameter you have to set. Otherwise, if you don't want to set, you can go with the three thing left, top, and auto size. So that also is going to be work. Next, what we have to do, we are going with this value. So form. So see here, what we are doing now. So this level we have to add into the form. So that's why we have taken this user forms dot controls add the label. So this is nothing but your form, whatever it is displays first in this label is going to be added. And this parameter I will cut from here. I will paste it here because you have to display this all. So dialog is just displaying it. And if I'm going to pass the parameter, of course, we have to pass the two parameter. One is for the message and one is for the title. So what will the message? So I will write here my for my PowerShell message, something like that I have given. I will execute this. So now you can see it is going to be display health check, but it is not displaying my label because I have not added the um, button here. So we'll see like where is the problem now, why it is not going to display. Label.text we have added here. Okay, we have not added that text. That also has to be added, right? So just I will copy this. Because then only it is going to be displayed into the text, right? Otherwise, how it is displayed? So I will passing this two value. One is this, one is this. So one is going to be saved into this message. This value is going to be saved into the title. Message will, once it is going to execute this, so title, whatever we have passed, health check, it is going to display as a title of that page. And second value, first value is my PowerShell MSG. So message, it is going to be display here. So that's it is passed here and it's going to display as a test. If I execute it, so now you can see my PowerShell MSG. So it is going to display nice way here. And if you don't want to use this, remove it. Instead of using this, you can use this too also. I will add this. So now you see it is not coming into the proper format. So what I'm going to do now, I will add this auto size. So let's see what is going to be happen now. If I'm going to add auto size is true. So now you see it is auto size me automatically it is arranged, right? So that's why you have to enable this always auto size option. Auto size is equal to true. So your whatever you want to display, it will come into the proper format. Okay. Going with next is you have added the control. Without adding the control, you will it is not going to display that this things, right? If I will has this control level control, so what will be going to be happen, it is not going to print any value. So if you want to print means this control has to be added, right? In the each session control has to be added, right? So user form controls you have to give. And what you have to add label. So user for control is what? User form control user form is what? This is nothing but this one, this assembly. So in this form we are adding the label, right? So that's why this is very, very important. So everywhere whatever we are going to create, we will use this line. Okay, so let's see the third one. Now if I'm going to execute, I have my label here, title here of this page. I have the label. Now the work is I have to create this text box where we can pass some value. So how we can do this? So let's go and see a text box. For creating the text box, what is which object we have to create, means which library we have to use, that's called a new object windows system.windows form dot text box. So this one, this time I am changing it. So whenever I want label, I will have given. When we want form, so dot forms. This should be constant. In this, I want label means dot label. In this, I want text box means I will give as a text box. right? So in the text box, what you want, inside the text box, what you want to display. So I have just written here like dollar some variable, but this is, if this variable I'm going to pass, it is going to display this result, or otherwise it is not going to display. Anyway, I'm not passing that. I have the two parameters, so this value is not set, right? So your text box will be empty. Let's see, once we will start the practical, then you will understand. Here also same thing, you can go with this, or otherwise you can go, I'm using this only. I'm adding it here, and then next what I have to add, control. So what is this control? So same way we have to add, so user form. So what we have done, user form add label. So what we'll do, we are just copying it for understanding purpose, and we don't want in this, what we want user test. So we will go and we'll paste it here, user test. So control must has to be there. So if I go and execute, so you can see that, okay, so why this not came? Something we have missed it, right? Text button I have added. Text is added here. Three line has been added, and then user dot text also I have added here. Okay, just I will execute it. Okay, it is not displaying the text button. Maybe there is something problem. Okay, I will check this. Why it is sorry, what is the mistake? I have here, I have written this use dialog, so that's why it is not displaying. I will cut here and I will paste after this, so then it is going to display this, because it is display once it is came here, and after this level only it is displayed, but I have to display this also, so that's why we have to paste here. So if I will execute it, so now you can see it is displayed my PowerShell message and something like that. So let's see, in this test box something we want to correct. So what we will do, we will just 160, if I'm going to make, what is going to be happen here, make the 160. So now you see it is moved little bit this side, left side, right? So now it looks good, right? Okay, after text box, what is this? I have to add the button, and this is very, very important. Okay, so first we are going, what we are going to do, we are going to add the cancel button. Then you will understood very easily. First, I'm trying to add the cancel button in my this. So paste it here. So same thing, what is this? This is nothing but your this one, and this is your location, this is your size, this is your text. Text means what you want to display in your button. So in button I want cancel has to be written, right? So that's why I have to write cancel. Next is again, there is one more very, very important thing. If you are going to click on this, okay, what is going to be happen, right? So for that, what I have added here, I have just given the user form dot, I am calling this method that is called close. So if you are going to click on close, it is going to close that session. That's it. And of course, we have to add the controls. Means if you want, you can add into the next line, because okay, so just you add in the next line, and this is already, I will just remove this, and I will just remove this, because this is the only I have to paste here down. So this time it is going to display. So what it happen, add button is nothing but whenever you are going to click on that button, what it has to do, I have written the logic means close the form. So once I will do, I will hash this first, and I will try to execute what I'm getting now. So it is given the cancel button. If I'm clicking on the cancel, nothing is happening, right? If I'm going to click on cancel, what it has to do, it has to perform some operation, right? For that, this program has been, this command has been added, means cancel button, right? This all are the cancel button. In this cancel button, add click. What I have to do after adding the click on this cancel button having the all of the property you have said, right? You have said that text as a cancel, and and this, and here inside that whatever you are going to give, it is going to perform this operation. But cancel, just I want just close the window. So this time I have uncommitted it, and just I will run this. And if I'm going to cancel, so now you see the page has been closed. So now this is fine. Now next is how to add this OK button. That is also very important things. So I will just copy this OK button. I'm pasting it here. OK button. OK button. What we have to do? We have to create then again new objects, and this time system windows dot forms dot button I have to give. Either you can go with this way or either you can go with this way. Both is same. Which one is used, you can go. I'm going with this two only. Someone I have used that thing, and here I'm using this one. Pasted here system.drawing.size and system dot this one size, system.drawing.size and system.drawing.size. And here it is location, and here it is size. Going with next means what you want to add, means I want to add the button. Same thing how I have added. So if you want, you can copy this much also and you can paste it here. That also it is fine. The same thing means button means everything will be the same only. So OK button I want, I have added here OK. Then I have to add the control, means where I have to add into the user form. So I will copy it and I will paste it here. So user form controls add OK button. So OK button, please add into the forms. The meaning of this means this one. And next is what you want once you are going to click this form. So I will copy this, and here also I am writing the same thing. Add click means instead of writing this, I have to change this, right? So this form user forms, and add click cancel button. No, it is not a cancel button. It should be OK button, right? Sorry, OK button, add click. If you are going to click on OK, what it has to do, it has to close the session. That's it. If I will click OK, it is not going to display because I have to put this line down. Okay, so now if I'm going to execute it, so now you can see if I will cancel it, it is going to be cancelled. If I'm click on OK, then also it is going to be cancelled only. But I'm going to add some different logic into this. So this time I don't want to add this. What I'm going to add into the click button, let's see, I will hash it for you, and I'm adding here some different logic that is called this is called this get service. You already know what is this get service, right? Get service is going to give you the result of the get service. What are the services is running, right? This is going to display. And if I will pipe symbol on this, if I will execute, so it is going to create one GUI form, and it is going to display this. So whenever I am going to click on the OK button, it has to display these things. That one logic I have implemented here. So as of now, if I'm clicking, it's OK. I'm not entering anything, but I have given the logic for OK. So if I will click on OK, now see, this window has been opened because in this click, I have added this value. Same thing. What we are going to do in this, we are taking some different example now, right? You have seen like how we can close it. So this time what I'm going to do, I'm adding user.text. So it should be better, like I will copy. I will comment this, and I'm going one more here. So here what I have added, user text.text. User.text means what? Means whatever value you are going to enter into this message in this text box, whatever you are going to. So where is my textbook? Textbook is this, right? And you have added here text. So you have added the control to the text. So user text, this is nothing but it is going to display this text box, whatever you are saying. So in this text box, in the text, user text dot text means whatever text you are going to enter, right? What value you are going to enter, it is going to display that value only, right? Because we have to use into the future. So that's why I'm teaching you. If I'm going to click on this, so now if I'm going to enter hello, right, I'm clicking OK. So I am given a logic, means hello I have entered into this box. This only it has to display into the GID format. We'll click OK. Now you see hello came into the GUI because I have added this logic, right? If you want to use only this much, you can write the logic, means once you are clicking in OK, this value has to pass somewhere. So that one we'll discuss later. I hope you understood how we have created this form and how we can use it, right? Till here, I think you don't have any doubt. Next session, please watch my next session. In the next video session, what we are going to do, we are going to create this type of form that is called SQL Server Health Check, and we are going to integrate. Till here, what happened? We are entering some value, right? Instance means we are entering some value. Just example, this is my message, and I'm clicking OK. As per requirement, it is doing the same thing. Whatever logic we have implemented the logic like go display it, so it is going to display. Or you are writing close the windows, it is closing the window, right? But here we are, what we are going, we are just writing it. Whenever we'll click OK, so instance name, what we are going to do, it is going to save some value, and that value it is going to be passed as a parameter. So that one we will see here, like same thing. I think I have closed that window. Okay, anyhow. So next time what we have to do, I will copy this thing. I will go here, I will paste it. So now what we have to do, if I'm going to click on this, so it is asking here, please enter the instance name. It should not has to ask. It has to be asked it has to open the page. How the form it has to be open, that page it should be in form in this form, instance name, host name and report. And after that, it has to take the value and it will to pass through the instance directly. So that one we are going to do into the next video session, because this session is going to be very lengthy. So please watch my next. And it's like one more thing we are going to implement here. What we are going to implement, that one that we will see now. What thing we are, okay, something it is open or what? Okay, instance name, just we will cancel it. So one more thing we are going to do, we are going to implement that is called some button also we are going to implement. If I'm going to execute this, so now you can see this is the report and all, it is coming. It is not good. Where is my correct one? I think this is the correct one. Let's see, first we will start, then you will understood more. If I'm click on that, we can adding this also for report directly. If you don't want to give the path, that also you can do. If I click on this, it will come that where you want to select this path, so that also where you want to generate the report, that everything we will add. And watch my next video session, there I'm going to explain you that how we can develop and how we will integrate with my PowerShell script with this form. So thanks for watching this video. Please continue my next video session, and please don't forget to subscribe my this channel. And if you want to learn more, please go and no, visit my Udemy courses. That one I have given in the link. There is two courses I have released that both are very, very important as per SQL DBA. So thanks for watching this video. Please continue my next video. Thank you all.